that tonight is the yard site of the sixth Lubavitcher Rebbe, the Yosef Yitzchak, and the coronation of the last, or our Lubavitcher Rebbe, as you say. So we've been delving earlier about more the origins of the Hasidic movement, and then we have this auspicious time tonight, which is related more to our times of the Hasidic movement, and there is this linkage of the first and the last, or more specifically, as the Rebbe, late Lubavitcher Rebbe puts in his first first Hasidic discourse that he said when he first became Rebbe, which is Basi Legani, I came to my garden, where he says that we are the seventh generation from the Alter Rebbe, the first Rebbe of Chabad, and we know that the number 7 is very special, right? It's not just on the crap floor, meaning, let's say in gambling, where you say, oh, lucky 7. No, this is actually coming from Torah, that Kol Hashivin Chavivin, all 7s are beloved, 7 generations, even till from Abraham to Moshe to Moses, and other ways. The Shabbos is the 7th day of the week, and many places you see how 7 is a beloved. It's not just a lucky number 7, but it's a beloved number 7, a cherished number 7, Chavivin. And now the thing is, the way it's also in Sphira, like Malchut from Chesed is number 7 too. But what makes it special is by being 7, meaning that there were 6 beforehand. So you have to give props to the first, the trailblazers, the innovators, the ones who began from nothing to something. From like Abraham, Echad Haba Abraham, it says one, not only he was one, he was the first. That's what makes him so special, and why we're all called after him in some way. And it's true, Moshe was the one who brought fully, led us and guided us to its fullest expression with what we're dealing now. We see it with Exodus and with the Right Seas Mitzrayim, and then to Matan Torah, that will be next week. The giving the Torah, but at the same time, it is all cumulative and based on what was happening until that point. So there was a first, then a second, then a third, and a fourth, till there's a 7th. So of the 6 before the 7th, the first is the most important, because without it, nothing would have been done. So therefore, in the Rebbe, who was the 7th in the succession from the Alter Rebbe, said, yes, our generation is so almost gifted in a way to be so special by being the 7th, but the only way that you're entitled to that specialness of being 7 is by having the humility and recognition that there was a first that preceded, and to give respect to that first, almost like us giving respect to our elders. And in the Native American ways, they also speak about 7 generations. I'm sure some of us here have certain laundry detergent products called 7th generation. And I don't think they read the Medrash or Kabbalah on it. I think, it's coming from, there is an almost universal understanding that 7th generation is a solid, permanent way of something enduring. So there we are. We're in the 7th in that way, and at the same time, and that's what Yud Shvat represents, going into the 7th, and again, but still revering the first, right? And in that way too, even farther up the time, like backwards, the timeline for the Alter Rebbe, two generations before him was the founding of the whole movement to begin with the Baal Shem Tov, though academics would say, I don't know if you could call Mamash Baal Shem Tov, was the creation thereof. But I could say more during the Magid Kolat more, as we're seeing be it as it may, certainly Baal Shem Tov was the first Chassid and first Rebbe, and that what so if we come from the Baal Shem Tov till the last Lubavitcher Rebbe, it would be 9 generations. So we get 2 extra. In that respect, if you would look at it from the Sephirotic scheme, so you could say there's that the Rebbe, and that we or something post the 9th is the 10th, representing the whole all the 10th Sphira. Whatever way you want to look, there's also something special about 10 generations, right? We see in Chumash and in Pirkei Avot that speaks about the 10 generations from Adam to Noach or from Noach to Abraham. So that is in itself a whole like epochal time unit span, right? Showing something really last. We also speak. I mean, there's longer trajectories, like 40 generations, right? What is it from Adam to or all the way down? So the point is that we are by this Hasidic movement keeps on moving. That's why it's a movement, and always in motion, always evolving.